Slender Wonder weight loss program treats the cause of obesity. This weight loss strategy, which is the brainchild of Dr. Jan Botha, has evolved and been refined in continuous research over the course of almost 40 years. It's a quality program that treats desensitized leptin levels, one of the major causes of unhealthy weight gain. The Slender Wonder diet program consists of 3 components: a low GI eating plan, supplements, and injections. Only Slender Wonder accredited doctors who were trained by the organization are allowed to prescribe and distribute the program. MJ Laboratories is ranked very highly for its excellent manufacturing practices. This is why MJ Laboratories is the company of choice to produce Slender Wonder supplements. Rigorous selection processes are used to source the base materials from only the best suppliers from all over the country. To guarantee freshness, exact quantities are ordered according to the master formula and client demand. When the raw supplies are delivered, the batches are registered on the Slender Wonder quality control system and then prepared to enter the clinically clean environment of MJ Laboratories. The temperature, humidity and air quality are monitored at regular intervals. This is essential for creating perfect conditions that are sterile and safe enough for manufacturing Slender Wonder supplements. Access to the facility at MJ Laboratories is restricted to authorized personnel only, so as to ensure a germ-free and sterilized environment. All the necessary hygienic checks are in place. An AVAC system with HEPA filters is installed to maintain air quality. The walls, ceiling and floors are finished with an epoxy coating that secures a high level of cleanliness. Airlock areas are provided for gowning and also serve to isolate products and prevent any cross-contamination. Batch numbers are verified and confirmed. The containers are dusted and cleaned. The sealed products are stored in the first airlock chamber, which is an airtight double lock area from which stale air is pumped out and replaced by sterile air. Each door opens to a different environment. This is a necessary strategy to ensure that a germ-free atmosphere is maintained. Before the raw materials are sampled, the different products are completely segregated. Samples are taken from the center of the bin, where the environment is at its purest. An extractor cleans the air, and again the area is restricted to authorized personnel only. After sampling, the product is securely sealed and ready to be removed from the room. The infrared machine is an analytical tool to test the sampled raw material for purity and its intended homogeneity. The chemical structure of the starting material should be a match of 98% or more before it can be used in the process of manufacturing Slender Wonder supplements. This is the first of many continuous in-process checkings to ensure a quality product. If the sampled raw material does not meet the standard, it receives a red sticker and is moved to the rejected store for collection and safe disposal by the supplier. All raw materials are regularly checked for purity, and the expire dates involved are verified. Raw materials are sealed tightly and stored according to the following grouping. Herbs and plant materials are stored together, while amino acids, synthetic ingredients, minerals, flavoring and spices all have their own storeroom. All vitamins and fortified vitamins are stored in a cool room below 25 degrees Celsius on the southern side of the laboratory. The room temperature is monitored daily. By weighing them on calibrated scales, individual quantities of raw material are carefully measured before being compounded into the formulated Slender Wonder mixture. There are 2 mixing rooms, one for small measures of not more than 200 kilograms and another for massive amounts of up to 700 kilograms. MJ Laboratories employs good compounding practices and conduct double checks for the sake of quality control. Before being mixed, the dry ingredients are put through a sieve. To prevent any cross-contamination, the mixer stays in the mixing room until all the ingredients are properly blended. Once again, the compound is weighed to ensure it still corresponds with the Slender Wonder formula. The mixture is stored in special plastic bags and sealed in a bin, with the new series of batch numbers and expiry date as reference. Only now is it ready to leave the area. The bowls are thoroughly washed and sanitized with alcohol before the next batch is compounded. Attention to critical details such as these help produce a uniform and effective product that adheres to good manufacturing practices. Now the compounded product is ready to be encapsulated. For good powder flow, the temperature and humidity in the laboratory is maintained at a steady level. The capsule machine can prepare up to 500,000 capsules per day. MJ Laboratories also guarantees consistent quality by employing equipment operators who are well trained and experienced. There's always a pharmacist on duty to regularly weigh the capsules and verify the dosage formula and checks for consistency of all ingredients so as to ensure uniformity in content. This in-process checking is essential to continuously monitor that the product conforms to its specifications. The Slender Wonder supplement capsules are now polished to remove all product dust. They are then placed in a special blue plastic bag in a white bin. Once again, the series batch numbers and expiry dates are written on the bin as a means of reference during quality control. The ingredients of Slender Wonder liquid supplements are kept in separate cold storage. Just as with the powder ingredients, the liquid is sampled, checked and weighed according to the scientific formula. Then the concentrated base ingredient is mixed with sterile water. First, the water passes through ultraviolet rays to ensure that all bacteria are destroyed. Then it is sterilized through a process of reverse osmosis. Before it is bottled into 200 milliliter containers, the liquid runs through a filter to remove all solid matter. As Slender Wonder is made mainly from plant materials, small organic objects can slip through the process. Here it will, however, be stopped. Once the capsules are filled and the liquids are bottled, they are again checked and cross-checked. Only now is the finished product ready to be labeled and packaged. Strict security is enforced, with all the labels being locked behind this gate, and only the 2 resident pharmacists having keys to this room. MJ Laboratories' quality manufacturing processes will mean nothing unless labels and pamphlets are correct. The good manufacturing practices at MJ Laboratories are aimed primarily at diminishing the risk inherent in any nutraceutical production, namely cross-contamination, mix-ups or false labeling and expiry dates. Meticulous attention to these critical details helps produce a uniform and effective Slender Wonder product of excellent quality. The finished Slender Wonder supplements are now placed in boxes, but will only be sealed after a final check. Before the product is sent off to the consumer, the head of processing checks the boxes. The packaging supervisor signs them off, and only then are the boxes sealed. Because of the excellent work quality maintained by MJ Laboratories, the regular in-process checks, and good manufacturing practices, no more product quality checks are necessary. Only one box at a time goes through the airlock area before it is sent off to distributors and consumers. Another happy medical doctor and another slim and healthy client.